Hi everyone, so this is a tutorial on how to create to-dos, to assign work for the children when they may be working at home. So you need to find your school login page. You can find this at purplemash.com or possibly on your school website, and then you need to log in with the email address and a password that has been set to you by your school admin. So once you log in, and you're at the home page, it'll give you all of the activities. You've got Serial Mash, which is a reading program. You've got Mini Mash, a foundation phase, games and different tools. So we're going to have a look at a few. So I'm going to start with looking at some of the tools that you might want to assign. So you can have the ToPublish is great word processing software. So I want my children to create a postcard. So I can click on it. I can launch the app to check that I'm happy with it. And this is just a blank postcard. If I'm happy with that, then I can go out of it, click on it, and now I want to set it as a to-do for my class. So you can give it a title. I can add a description to give them as instructions. For any children that have accessibility issues or can't read, then you can click on this red record button and it will record the instructions. You can click on the objectives to add national curriculum objectives, and I can also tag it so I can search different activities that I've set with the same tags. But you don't have to do these. So once you've done that, you click on next. You can set a date. So for instance, I don't want them to start this work straight away because I'm going to set several weeks work at the same time. So I want them to start this work on the 29th of March. If you leave the hand and date blank, then it will just always appear there. But I'm going to give them, say, 2 weeks to complete this task. You can restrict the access if you wanted to, for instance, if you only wanted to be a home or school task. And you can also repeat it. For instance, this is quite useful with maths activities where you want them to regularly do the maths games. So once you're happy with that, press next, and then you select your class. What you can also do is click on this triangle and select individual children. So you might want to assign different activities to different groups. Once you're happy with that, you press set to do, and the children will now see that activity on the start date that you set. And you will see the activity, it will appear in here in the start date, and you'll be able to press view folder to see any work. Now you might want to add, for instance, in pictures ready-made. You might want to add in some starters. So for instance, I'm going to click on ToPublish and I'm going to put feeling hungry. I want them to create a leaflet. So this time I'm going to go into the leaflet and I'm going to add in some pictures. So in here I can click on that, the arrow, and I can either upload something, I can already put in writing, I can open the pages and have a look. I might want to write instructions in here, okay? And then what I can do is I can set this as a to-do. So I can click on my clip art. Let's put in some food. Pumpkin, so I can actually put in pictures ready-made for them to use. And now when they open up this in their to-do, those pictures will be there ready for them. So what I do is, first of all, I need to share it. It'll ask me to save it. And I can then set that as a to-do. So I can add that. And all the rest is exactly the same. So that's very useful for early years. So for instance, I can go into tools and I can go a bit further down and to do it yourself, or I can create quizzes for the children and activities. So for instance, I might want to make them do a jigsaw puzzle. So I'm going to select that size jigsaw puzzle, make it a bit more challenging for them. And there's different pictures that you can put in. So I can put in a background into there. I can colour it in if I'd like. And then I can set that as an activity for them. So I'm going to share it. Again, it'll ask to save it. I'm going to set as to do. I'm going to tell them to colour in this jigsaw and then press play to complete it. And when I've done that, they can colour it in, and then they can press on play, and they can actually move the pieces around to create that jigsaw. And when it's finished, it'll record their score, and you'll be able to see how quickly they completed it. So that's how to set to-dos. The only other thing to show you is how to delete to-dos. So I might not want to do now. I've got absolutely loads of to-dos set here. I might not want them all anymore. So all I've got to do is click on one, press close, and it'll ask me what to do. I can either copy the work to their folders, I can leave it all, or I can delete it all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the to-do work and folders so it's always there and I can always see the work. So I hope that's helpful, and can't wait to see the activities that are set. Thank you.